I guess I'm on live. I don't know. I can't really tell. I don't have. This is my first time doing this, so hello everybody. Give me. I don't know if you can chat with me or not. I'm on Restream, and it says I'm live. And I'm just going to keep going. I'm here to share with you guys something special. It's really. Let me click on the message and show it on the screen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm learning about this. This is kind of cool. I like it. Oh, I see. I can click on that and have it show up on the screen. Very cool. Very cool. I want to welcome everybody. Happy to have you here. It's awesome. Very, very awesome. I'm learning so much in the last little while, and I want to share it because it's not just, I'm not special. I'm not doing anything special other than not doing nothing. Welcome, by the way, Coach Dean here, and I'm very, very happy to have you with me. I'd like to know if there's anybody here, but it's not for sure that I know if anybody is. I'm looking at inviting a guest at the moment. I'm not going to do that. I've got all my settings done. I'm going to click on that. Restream hi there. Oh, that's support for Restream. I don't need them yet. Oh, yeah. So anyway, thanks for being patient with me, guys. I'm here to share with you. We all have 24 hours in a day. Why do we all get different results? Now, I remember 5, 10 years ago, actually, let's even go further back than that. Let's go back to when we were all stupid and didn't know any better. And we all would think that we were doing the best through the day. And we would carry on thinking, oh, yeah, you know, I didn't want to do that today, so I didn't, haha, and it doesn't matter. And, oh, I felt like doing like 4 hours of binge watching TV or something. I don't know. And you just chatted with a friend on this social media or back when you didn't care, you're hanging around with your friends, you were out partying, and time went by, and you wonder why nothing was happening. Why was that guy getting so far ahead? Why does he have a better job? Why is he getting the promotions? Why is he able to start a business and have more success than me? Some of you know the answer to this, and I do too, but I'm here to share the answer with you from like a personal perspective. I want you to understand that I'm not picking on the people that aren't getting it done. And I'm not one of the best doers, but I'm getting there. But I'm sharing out of love because I'm tired of watching people struggle, man. And I want to see people get better just a little bit every day. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to change the world overnight. Nobody can anyways. So don't even start telling yourself that. But I want you to be welcome here. I want you to feel welcome here. I want you to be able to reach out to me and say, hey, I don't understand that, or I want you to talk about this, or, I do have some documents here that I'm thinking about sharing with you. I don't know if I got people on here. I have a chat open on Facebook and Messenger. So if you guys wanted to make a chat in that regard, I'd be happy to listen to anything you had to say. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep sharing. So 24 hours in a day. I mean, if you consider Elon Musk, look what he's gotten done, and he's in his 40s. This guy's amazing. And he doesn't do anything inhuman or superhuman. You might think it is because he's organized, but anybody can do that. He's inspired. He has a purpose. He has a vision. He was given that opportunity to be able to think openly and wisely and out of the box at an early age. Now, I don't know the full story about Elon Musk, so I don't want to start saying stuff that's not true, but the guy is amazing. In the face of the greatest odds of all, he's just continued to prevail and pursue and not give up. And there's a man that's using the law of attraction. There's no doubt about it because he's getting stuff done that is just cosmic. It is literally, I mean, he launched a spacecraft the other day. So, I mean, it's truly cosmic. And for the most humane, like worldwide helping people purposes. So I'm trying to tickle some key words and some key concepts here for you guys. I'm talking about having a purpose. I'm talking about having goals. I'm talking about having a purpose that's not just about you, because that's just going to fall flat on its face. That's ego driven. There's nothing spiritual or divine about that, and you're not going to prevail. You might have success, but you're not going to be a multimillionaire. You're not going to do anything special or specific, and you're just going to plug along because you're leaving out some key aspects. Now, let's consider we both go to bed at the same time at night. But did we both go to bed the same way? So what I'm asking you is, when you wake up in the morning, did you plan the night before what you're going to do and how you're going to sleep and what you're going to think about and do when you wake up? Or did you just wake up and just kind of helter-skelter, just say, I'm going to think this and I'm going to do that? And like, do you have goals? Do you have plans? Or is it a hit and miss thing? You just do what you want to do. So I'm going to keep bouncing around on a couple of different concepts here because I want to tickle everybody's idea center here. I want everybody to understand that this applies to everybody. We've all done one of the things I'm going to talk about. And the habits that we prevail on, the ones that are going towards the purpose that we're working towards, our end goal, like getting humankind to Mars. I mean, that's a goal. That's a massive goal. That's an audacious, big, massive goal. But look at, I mean, when you have big goals like that, how can you miss something big? I mean, when you're shooting for the moon, at least you're going to get something in the sky. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, so for example, if your goal is to just get a job, as opposed to I want a job that I love, that pays the bills, that I can progress in, that leads me to my next level, there's a big difference there. Just a job or a life-changing event that happens to pay you at the same time. So these are, when we wake up in the morning, do you wake up with purpose or do you wake up tripping on the bed sheets? The difference is that when you went to bed last night, you just flopped into bed without purpose because that's how you slept and woke up, or you went to bed after you did some review of the day that you've just had. You've managed to consider that, hey, wait a second, I really prevailed well there. I really used my good synergy with the law of attraction. I really manifested a good, solid win there. Over here, not so much. Maybe I didn't do so great dealing with that individual or that situation. The human side of me came out. And, you know, maybe I got irritated or frustrated or was a little abrupt or didn't listen well. I was human, right? Human, that's it. Nothing dastardly, nothing sinful, nothing that requires punishment. Just an error and a chance to learn something. So I'm drawing the contrast here. I'm hoping you notice. So when we have that opportunity the night before, because we're already in a goal-setting situation, we already have a purpose. We already know what we're supposed to be doing. We're not just kind of going with the flow willy-nilly. I mean, when you're in the law of attraction, there is a certain flow you're going with, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about having a purpose, a mission, a message. Those three things are separate and key. You have to have a purpose, and please have it be divine. And if you don't know how to have a divine purpose, then you're not meditating. Because when you meditate, you come up against the truth of yourself, and you realize that this is what I'm meant to do, or not. And it comes to you quite quickly. You don't have to fight. And if you do fight with it, then you're not truly listening to yourself. It can take time. It's a struggle. It took me years. And it was even harder when I didn't meditate. It was much easier once I started to meditate. But, excuse me, I'm going to have a drink of water here. But just goal setting and having a focus and a purpose, as opposed to, you know, what am I going to do tomorrow? Do I care what I do tomorrow? Bear with me. And if I care about what I do tomorrow, am I going to do it with a focus and a purpose, or am I going to just do it as entertainment? Am I going to live a life of entertainment before I've reached my goals and even set them? Or am I going to set my goals and use entertainment as a reward for having met my goals, which is what I do, by the way. I don't entertain myself unless I have achieved something worthwhile, some particular goal, some particular level of self improvement, um, time based, goal based, achievement based. It doesn't matter. Pick something that works for you. I pick what works for me, and that's what I teach is what works for me. So you consider some of the people that are sponsors for me, the people that got me into business, like Jen Murray and Jeff Hughes, and some of the support that I've had from people like Lucas Cotton and Thomas Warden, really, really awesome people. And I'm very, very happy and impressed to know those people because they've taught me a lot. They've been patient with me because I'm not one of those do it fast kind of guys. I made some mistakes when I started. And do you make mistakes? Sure, you make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. What do you do after you make a mistake? This is the part that makes a difference between a super successful person and a person that gives up. So, you're about to start something fresh. I'll give you an example, personal for me. So, in my coaching business, part of my divine inspiration is to have a corporate retreat at a really nice Northern Ontario lodge where there's going to be separate cabins, lots of land, beautiful water, opportunity for meditation, yoga, contemplation, self-improvement of various sorts, high performance in all cases, right? A really, just like the mural behind me, totally nature-driven, perfect. I mean, of course, there'll be internet there for people that it's going to be a business-oriented situation, so you're going to have internet. But the point remains that in that plan of mine, I made a deal with myself and the universe, source energy, that because it was divinely inspired, I knew that I needed, because I already wanted to buy Melwell Lodge just because I loved the place. And then when I started meditating and got divine inspiration, the universe said, that's going to be part of your purpose. You're going to deliver your message there. This place is part of your mission. And I went, whoa. Well, you know what? I actually, it resonated with me perfectly, instantly. And I thought, yeah, I like it. Let's do this. So, fair enough. Melwell Lodge is going to be part of my situation. 30 acres, 10 cabins, beautiful place, Northern Ontario. So, fair enough. Going to do it. In my mind, plan, start, law of attraction, start to attract it, get the vibration on, get the thought pattern on, get the synergy going, and manifest it. So, I called a place last February for a September booking. Too late. The place is so popular, it's already booked. However, there is 2 cabins left, not their better cabins, and only for a short week because it's right after the September holiday. So 5-day week, less, I was hoping for several cabins for a corporate retreat, right? Not available. So this is right here. This is the point where greatness and norm and like average separate men from the boys right here. So lots of people would say, oh, Melwell Lodge ain't the game. Didn't work out. Gonna turn my back, gonna give up. No Melwell Lodge in the plan. Or you can say, I don't care what the world does. The world is an effect. I'm the cause. The universe, source energy is the cause. I am one with that. I am the cause. I am not going to be stopped by an effect. Hello. This is key right here, people. You are the cause. You see, everything we experience is an effect. If you are allowing what affects you to influence your decisions, you've got it totally backwards and you can't win. Be the cause. Don't be driven by the effect. First key factor right there. Right there, that's life-changing. You can take that. You can walk away right now, and that is life-changing. Live it. You'll see what I mean. But now, we're separating the men from the boys here. Now we realize that, wait a second, Melwell Lodge is part of my divine inspiration. It's part of my mission and message. So it doesn't matter that I don't get the full booking I want in September. I'm going to keep planning. Now, this is last February, remember? So I kept visualizing, kept planning, kept thinking, okay, so the lodge is too small. I want to have it like not just 75 people and old and rickety. I want it to be new and modern with an excellent kitchen and have a 200 seat capacity for proper events, right? How can I have a corporate retreat that doesn't have a proper lodge? And then, of course, I wanted to make sure that there was meditation programs, and I wanted to make sure that there was going to be a yoga program, and I wanted to make sure that there was going to be an opportunity for clients to go for maybe a guided hike or a guided ATV trip or a boat ride, a guided boat ride, or maybe they were hunters or fishers and they want to go and do some of that. These are all things that I envisioned that were inspired to make the experience complete, to make it worthy of people wanting to go and have their lives changed by the full experience. The full experience. Like, I'm not talking 5-star, I'm talking 7-star here, right? Now, sure enough, they're not going to be like gold plated rooms and windows and stuff, but quality experience here. So I held on to that. 1, 2, 3, thought, feeling, action. And I just kept carrying on, talking to people about how Melwell Lodge was going to be part of the program, how I wanted to renovate. So I did book that time. And now it was time, just recently, to arrange for a down payment to hold the booking. They weren't in a rush. It's September. I mean, holy moly, lots of time yet. This is only the 1st of June. So anyway, get a hold of the individual in charge, the manager. New manager, hadn't met him yet. I haven't been there for a few years. So get talking, arrange for the payment. And then I says, oh, yeah, so how are things at the lodge? And he says, oh, they've done some good work here. I said, oh, yeah, tell me more. He says, well, they demolished the lodge, blasted out the bedrock, rebuilt the lodge to 200 seat capacity, brand new kitchen. I said, oh, really? Cool. I said, what else do they do? Oh, man, there's meditation available. There's yoga available. There's guiding available. I'm thinking, yes. What? Wow, I manifested that. The universe delivered before I got there. The universe is getting it ready for me. Hello? That's the law of attraction. That's the power. That's the beauty. That can't be beat. Can you believe that? Well, I shouldn't say that because I certainly believe it. It's kind of unbelievable, but it's real. It happened. There's more. So I said, I'm kind of interested in booking a cottage or two for the whole season next year. The guy says, hey, that's a great idea. That's cheaper than owning a cottage. And I said, yeah, the second cottage was going to be for business. I was, planning on having a full season of business retreat. Sure, he says, that's a good idea. We'll make sure there's a cook on hand and all the services are available. So I haven't even bought the place yet, like paid for it. It's mine. As far as the law, I know because the universe has already told me it's mine, and it's already delivering everything I need for it to be perfect. I just haven't taken possession. I don't live there yet. So there's more. There's more. So then I find out that it's okay if I want to book. I'm going to do it soon, obviously. Then I think to myself, we start talking. I said, it was kind of disappointing that this September was only the 1 week, and only I had to book it, like pare it down to the one cabin from the two because it was, short term, minimal, opportunity, so a low response. So the guy says, "Oh, hey, you won't believe this," which I did, of course, but a local Sioux College, which normally books the whole camp for the last 3 weeks of September, canceled because of COVID-19. Do I have to repeat that? The whole camp is available. Man, just telling you about it is bringing tears to my eyes. I'm telling you right here, right now. It's blowing my mind how powerful this is. Now, this is available to anybody, everybody, all of us, every one of us. Elon Musk knows that. Who else? Richard Branson knows that. Who else? Lots of other big, successful people, all successful people, whether they know we're practicing the law of attraction or not, they're practicing it correctly and they're manifesting correctly. Now, I don't know what the percentage is for people that do know the law of attraction and those that don't. I'm not going to try to tell you that I do, but it's obvious. It's obvious. So you go to bed with purpose and a mission and a message, knowing what it is, telling yourself that, oh, by the way, did you know that when you go to sleep at night, you can instruct your subconscious mind to work while you're sleeping? Yep. Yep. That's another secret right there. Oh, I'm changing your life. I better stop. I ain't going to stop. No, no, no. Because it's changing my life and I want you to have a change too. I want you to understand that this is awesome. Cool. And I'm not gonna sell you a damn thing. I'm gonna give you stuff, more value now that I got a couple of documents here that I'm willing to give away if you're interested in them. I haven't seen any chats yet. I haven't heard anybody come up. It's just because I'm having too much fun just telling you the whole damn story. So, anyways, Melwell Lodge. Imagine that, the whole month of September, the next season, all delivered the way I was interested in, divinely inspired to take it. This is what makes the difference. Now, when I wake up in the morning, I wake up inspired, fired up. No, don't get me wrong. There are times when I wake up and for a short while I have a negative thought or, maybe an ache or a pain or something along those lines. But I keep remembering that focus. I keep remembering the flow. I keep remembering my purpose. We all have a purpose. Every one of us has a purpose. I waited until I was well past 50 to find mine, but that's what it is. Hey, if suicide can't stop me, I mean, I tried it and I'm pretty good at what I do if I put my hand to something. So I would have been successful, but the universe stepped in and saved me. So I have a purpose. I have a reason to be here. And there ain't nobody going to step in my way. That's okay if you don't like me. I get it. And it's okay if you love me because I love you back. And the people that don't like me, I love you too. I'm just telling you, hey, the world is a great place. And I want to help you have a more solid place in that. If you are not receiving the things in your life that you think you should, if you are not happy like you feel you should be, if you can't get out of the past, if you think that every day needs to be lived like you're reliving an old hurt or an old pain, that's not it. People, I love you, and you can't do that to you. Well, you can do that to yourself because many of you choose to. But what I'm trying to share with you is that you don't need to. You can choose something different. You can choose something more divine, more beautiful, more joyful, more happy. It doesn't have to be painful. Pain is a choice in that case. Pain is a choice in most cases because pain is not a choice, but suffering is. Maybe I should say it that way. Because we all have pain, but we all don't have to suffer from it. My dear wife, oh, hey, Gord, good to have you on, brother. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks, Gord. Yes, I'm just talking about the difference between the 24 hours that people have from one time to another. And I was just sharing about Melwell Lodge and how law of attraction has provided some crazy stuff over the last little while. And the manifestation has been awesome, Gord. And the amazing deliverance of that provision. The things that I was sharing with the people before you got on, and I'll just recap for you, brother, is earlier on I had tried to book some time at Melwell Lodge and didn't do so well. And then ended up in the meantime, this is last February, and in the meantime I ended up manifesting and, like working on advancements and changes to the lodge that were for me for when I take over the lodge. So I contacted the manager just recently, and all of those things have been manifested, brother. They've all come to reality without even me being there yet, just because I chose to manifest it. So I'm hoping you find that encouraging because we all have challenges in our lives. We all have things that keep us on our toes. And sometimes step on our toes too. And that's I want to kind of give you an opportunity to put on some kind of spiritual steel-toed shoes, so to speak, because we don't have to let our toes be stepped on. We can go through our days with confidence and calm, happiness, and joy. It's a beautiful thing, because the reality is that, like I was mentioning just when Gord came on, it's a choice. So when we wake up in the morning after having made plans the night before, I don't know if you meditate at night. I probably going to fall asleep if I meditate at night. That's why I meditate in the morning. But when I go to sleep at night, or before I go to sleep at night, I do a sheet that allows me to review the day on my 7 high performance habits, and then connect to my subconscious, my conscious, and the universe with purpose. Define it by writing it out. I have it a digital version too, so you can type it out. And that allows my conscious to direct my subconscious while I'm sleeping, so that when I wake up in the morning, I've been manifesting while I was sleeping. Because most of the time now, my dreams are very more structured, very much happier. There's very less chaos. I mean, a dream is a dream. It always seems a little unrealistic, and that still remains. But when I wake up, I find myself more direct, more focused, more purposeful, less scattered. I can find my vibrational labels so much faster. If I notice one of my vibes is off, I know that my synergy is off, and I know that I'm not manifesting powerfully enough. And I immediately focus on the flip of that emotion, or that feeling, or that action, or that thought, whatever it is that's messing up my synergy with the law of attraction. I learned how to recognize it, be aware of it. So I don't know if everybody knows that we have 2 things when we're born: awareness and choice. That's it. Awareness and choice. Nothing else. Naked is the day you were born. And you die, you were born and you die with awareness and choice. What are you going to do with it? 24 hours in a day. What difference are you going to make? Do you push, or you just go to your job? Is the job everything you have? Or is there more to life in your mind, in your heart? Do you want to push further than a job? I know many of, myself included, have had that circumstance where we just struggle to get a job that pays the bills. So how in the hell are you going to start a business? I get it. Been there, done that. And I've been through that struggle too. I understand. And it makes it very, very challenging to remain positive. But my story about Melwell Lodge gets you to understand that when you hold that vibration, when you hold that you just don't let go of that awareness, that truth, that's your truth, that's the purpose in your life. Don't let the outside world stop that. It's more powerful than that. Don't let the world that comes at you change what is meant to be for you. You are meant to have this impact. You are meant to change people's lives. Stop now and think about it. Have you ever helped anybody in your life? Have you ever been in a position where you've just stopped and helped someone, even if it was someone you didn't know, just for a few minutes, just to give them a bit of your love, a little bit of your confidence, a little bit of your peace, a little bit of your reality, a little bit of you? There ain't a person that's ever going to see this video or any of my videos that can say no to that question. Because if you've gotten past the age of 10, I said 10, then you've helped somebody. If you haven't, you're on a desert island all by yourself. I don't speak anything but the truth, people, and I try to speak it plain. I'm not here to pull anything over your eyes. I'm not here to BS you. I speak the truth because I've seen it. It's not my truth. Like what I didn't come up with it, is what I mean by that. It is my truth insofar as it's right for me. It's true for me. And the truth is big enough to have a place for you. It does. Don't think that it doesn't. And your truth is not my truth. Because then we would have the same purpose, and that would just have us all doing the same thing. And that's not the real world. That's just crazy. So that doesn't work. No, we all got to be doing our part to fulfill our part in the great plan. There's an awakening coming for this world. There's a paradigm shift coming. If you haven't seen what's happened in the last little while, where have you been? The world has changed. Nothing's going to be the way it was. If you're not back to work yet, when you go, it's going to be different. And it's never going to be the same. And I don't care if you believe me because it's true. I'm sorry if you don't like it. And I've already met lots of people that don't like it. And I get it. Man, oh man, what a pain in the butt this has been and continues to be for many people. There's people out there that found out that they hate the people they're supposed to love. And there's people out there that have found out that they really, really do love the people they're supposed to love. And there's people that have regained their families and their sanity and their happiness and their love for themselves. And there's people that have lost that, all in the last couple of months. The world's a different place. I'm helping you find a way to be strong there, to prevail there, to live up leveled, regardless of what the world hands you. So what I've shared with you to this point is righteous, real, true stuff. It works. It works because I know it works because it works for me. And it's worked for other people that have listened to me. So I don't know who knows and who doesn't know, so I'll share. I've been recruited for a high-performance documentary through the Brennan Burchard High Performance Institute. It's really cool. I'm really enjoying it. I'm well into it, numerous months into it, and it's really changed my life. There was a time when I wouldn't dream of getting on doing what I'm doing right now. And this program has up-leveled me. It has brought me to the place where I am impervious to external influence. I do not care who or what comes at me from the outside. I will win. And I don't have to be mean to do it. I just have to understand that I have the greatest power. The source energy, the universal intelligence is my partner, my brother, my spiritual one. I can't lose as long as I stay in the divine purpose. And this is what I want to share with you. If you think it's BS, see you later. I can't help you. If you think this is real, step up and learn and live it. Because it's real. It is. I swear to God. And it's even though I use the word God, I hope you understand, and I don't mean to get everybody fired up when I say this, but anything that includes punishment or a declaration of sin that can't be forgiven is not spiritual. If you understand spiritual, you understand there's nothing but love in the spirit. God, if you want to call him that, is love. Source energy, universal intelligence, pure love. Nothing but love. And how in the world can that ever even think about an unforgiving circumstance, a sin that can't be forgiven, or anything worse than an error, a small mistake? You just didn't understand. It's a correctable thing. There is nothing you will ever do worse than make a mistake, regardless of how far you turn. Now, murdering somebody is along that depth, and we won't go there because there's lots of crazy enough going on about that. And that broke my heart to watch, and I couldn't watch the whole thing. And there's, oh my goodness, let's not go there, please. That's terrible tragedy. And I'm here to help and support and love and teach and build up. And I don't want to go to a negative place. I love you all, much love. And there's so much power we can find and share. When you find the truth for yourself, you want to share it. And the part when you truly find the truth, you understand that it's just for you because the truth is bigger than you. There's a little part that's you and the rest is just the truth. When I say just the truth, it was there before you got there and it's there after you're gone. It's just you're getting a chance to see it. You're getting a chance to be aware of your place in it. It's not yours. Your place in it is yours. The truth is not yours. Tickle in my throat. Hold on. I'm doing a lot of talking, but I want to understand. I want you to understand because I understand. This is powerful. This is awesome. This is life altering and life sustaining. The power that's in the message that I'm sharing with you right now. 24 hours in a day. Why is there different results? Because of what I have been sharing with you the whole time. So the contrast would be that you wake up aimlessly, you go to work aimlessly, you go on break at work aimlessly, you think mindlessly, and you wait for your paycheck impatiently. With what purpose? To do it again? Now, I get it. I've had a job. I've had a well paying job. I have a terrible paying job. And I understand that mindset that comes with having a job. We are bigger than that. We can't fulfill our purpose if all we have is a job. Because we can't have enough impact, enough influence if all we have is a job. No offense, because we all start with a job, but we don't have to have a job mentality. Robert Kiyosaki will tell you that a job mentality turns you into an employee, and an entrepreneur's mentality turns you into a world changer and a life changer. So I and you are life changers. The only difference between me and you is choice. We have the same awareness. We have the same choice. Are you choosing according to your awareness? Have you looked for that divine source of purpose? Are you meditating? Are you setting goals, thinking about having a purpose, working through those goals, learning from your mistakes, putting yourself around people that support you and love you and help you get to that next level? Find some people that do that. If you're hanging around people that are holding you down and not building you up, you're choosing to lose, brother and sister. Simple as that. If you spend your whole day stuck in the past, regretting and hating and being bitter about images, memories, thoughts, regrets, vendettas, revenge, you're not living your life, brother and sister. You're missing it. You're missing it. And I can help you gain it. Now, yes, I want to give you guys some documentation, but I'm not going to try to figure that out right now. I've just been having fun talking, and I'm glad I got this going, and I'm glad you're here, Gordo. And I'm super stoked that I'm doing this a little bit here and a little bit there, and learning and growing as I go. Um, there's no fear, there's no doubt. I know I'm going to have an impact, massive impact, and it's going to start soon. uh, yeah, very soon. And the power of that awareness, that love, that knowledge is so, it just gives me so much peace, so much strength. And I want you guys to understand that you can have that too. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to feel you're alone. You're not. You have the spirit. It's your ego that's talking you out of recognizing who your spiritual side is, that you're truly connected to it with just a very small amount of effort. All you have to do is say, hey, I want to connect to my spirit and just actually make the choice. And then stop telling yourself you can't, or that you shouldn't, or that it's not real or true. And guess what? As soon as you deny your denial, yeah, I'll say that again. As soon as you deny your denial, you will be blessed with spiritual awareness. It's a choice. Being aware is a choice. Allowing yourself, like giving yourself permission to be aware, is a choice. Choosing within that awareness is a choice that requires awareness. Do you see how this all fits together? Like when you start to go 1 + 1 in this, You can't deny it anymore. There's no backing out. There's no saying, well, it's not for me, because that's saying life isn't for me, because this is life. This is what we're supposed to do. This is why we're here. So how can it not be for you? That's the part where you're jamming your damn self. Yep, you done did it to yourself, and you chose it. And you knew you chose it. And you chose it more than once, many times. Hey, I did it too. I get it. I've been there. I made the wrong choice for 25 years straight. Pure hatred. I made so many hurtful. I hurt a lot of people. I'm not proud of it, and that's part of the reason why I have so much strength and commitment now, because I saw that about myself. I was not proud of that about myself. I want to change that about myself. And I can't do that for me unless I do it for the people that I hurt. I can help me, but they're still in pain. I want to do something about that. There's it's making me choke up thinking about the power that's going to be in this. Me forgiving me and then letting them know that I'm no longer that person. They can choose forgiveness, it's their choice, but I want the awareness to be there for them. I want to extend that truth to them. I want to let them know that their part of the truth has been improved as far as my aspect goes. I've become spiritual. I know, I live, I understand, I teach. This is what it is. The United Nations has started goals for the world for 2030. You should check it out. It's World Goals, hashtag World Goals by the United Nations. My corporation is going to go with goal number 12, which is zero impact for all products and services across the globe. So that means from concept to post-consumerism, every product and service has zero environmental impact. So no more pollution, no more waste, all renewable and recycled. Hello, that's what the world needs. Did you not notice how COVID-19 has changed what we've done, how we do things on a daily basis, how there's a certain awareness and a certain ignorance that's going on right now? Which part of that do you want to be? Do you want to be a part of that that survives with purpose, or do you want to be under the boot? Yeah, I said that, and it's the truth. You're going to have a choice. You do have a choice. I hope you've already made a choice, because you need to, and you need to make the right one, because it's going to be long. It's going to affect you. It's definitely going to affect you, and I want to see that it does not negatively affect you. I want you to have a positive reaction and end result from all of this. I shake my head at what I see and what I got to go through and what other people have to put up with just to do the normal stuff today. I mean, my daughter has a 3.5 month son, my first grandson, and everybody's busy as essential workers working, except for her at home. How does she get to the store to get stuff for her boy? Does she go to the store? You know, there's challenges involved. What does she do with her boy, my grandson? He's got to be protected. There's people that don't believe the COVID-19 is real, but I know people that have died from it, so I know it's real. And what I'm talking about is real. And I've been talking for a real long time, so I'm going to let you guys go. I want you to understand that I'm going to be here on a regular basis. I haven't decided what's the best time for my go lives. I'm using Restream Live Studio to hopefully connect and post on multiple channels at the same time, as opposed to just a Facebook Go Live. So I'm working on, I've requested YouTube Live and LinkedIn Live, and they're both in review. So I plan on getting my message out there as much as possible on a regular basis. And I plan on making each one better. I plan on sharing stuff that you can download so that if you're interested in using the tools that I use on a regular basis that change my life on a regular basis or keep my life changing in a positive way on a regular basis, I could say it that way, I'm more than happy to share those. And I normally sell those. They're not normally free, but because of this program that I've chosen to begin, I found someone in my high performance coaching program. They require, part of my curriculum requires that I find someone to pro bono coach. So that person has stepped forward in the recently, and that happens to be Dana Tilley Robinson. Congratulations, Dana. I'm going to work closely with you. I'm going to bring you into a high performance activity, a level of awareness and performance for the next 12 months. I'm going to change your life. I'm going to help you become the best you that you can be. It turns out that you want to be a life coach. So we're going to help you become that and take you under our wing and make you the best possible life coach we can. You interested in 6 figures a month? Let's do this. So, yes, folks, time to change your life. Time to know that you can change your life. Time to know how you can change your life. Time to choose that. Because if you don't, your life's going to be changed for you. It already has been. If you're working from home, find a way to keep doing that. It's the greatest freedom. Commuting sucks. Who wants to commute? Who wants to put all that time in? Now, mind you, it allows you to, if you're like me, I get to listen to my Audible, and that's my self-training because I'm not much for reading. I'm much more of a listener than a reader. When I get down doing stuff, I don't think to pick up a book. I'm more inclined to, if I go for a drive for an hour, I'd like to listen to a book. I can absorb it better that way. But anyways, just, do something. Find your purpose. If you can't, reach out. I'm here to help. I know how to do it. I know how to help you do it. And I want to help you do it. Because if you don't do it, you're going to wish you had. You're going to say, I should have listened to that Dean. I've already heard that. I've already had that many times. Damn, I wish I'd have listened to you. Well, I'm going to keep saying it. So you don't have to go, what was it he said again? I'm just going to keep repeating myself because I love you. Much, much love. I want to see a change in your life that makes a difference for you. And I'm going to push gently, but I'm going to keep pushing firmly because some of you need it. And if it wasn't for me getting that push from my high performance coach, Andrew Fodge, he's an awesome certified high performance coach from that institute. If it wasn't for the way he pushed me and for the way that program is, the curriculum is so in depth and so amazing and so apt and it's so in tune with the next level each time. What a transformation. And I want to share that with you. I'm willing to give you some tips that cost me thousands of dollars. Thousands. If you don't have a coach, you're not moving forward because you're not getting the next level training. And that's as simple as that. There is no successful person on this planet that doesn't have a coach and or a mentor. Both in many cases. Or more. Love you guys. I want to keep talking because the message is so powerful and my love is so strong. But I've been going at this for over 45 minutes and I don't want to take up your whole night. It's Monday. So go have the rest of your night to yourselves. Reach out if you need assistance. I'm here for you. If you feel that you are not understanding what I've been trying to share, or if you want to add something or critique, if you want to have a discussion because you don't believe what I had to say, if you're more, I'm not saying that you're wrong. Didn't mean that. I'm just saying I'm more than happy to help you understand it, a closer understanding of the truth. That's all. Your truth. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to let you find it out. I'm going to just teach you how to find it for yourself. It's not my job to teach you or tell you a damn thing. It's not. How could I possibly know? No, I know how to teach you how to get to where you need to go. That's my job. That's my job, is to inspire you to need to want to get there, and for me to give you the way to get there. I just did that for the last 45 minutes. So take that in hand. Live your life with more purpose. Get a divine purpose. Define your purpose. Get a mission. Get a message. And live it. Love you guys. I'm going to let you go. I hope I push the right button to stop this. You're going to have to put up with me even longer if I can't find the stop button. Okay, guys. Much love. I am going to do this again. What do you think? Thinking Monday night? Monday night sounds good to me. It's quiet. It's the beginning of the week. So Monday night well, my daughter just said her son gets a bath at 7. So I'm thinking if I pick up at 7:30, I can pick up my daughters on this. So, or at least another one of them. Love you guys. Have a great night. I think I found the right button here. So we'll catch up with you in a week. Leave me some comments. Love you.